International Day for Rural Women, October 15. Kindly note that this is an awareness video only. Viewers are advised to verify the contents before using this information anywhere else. The crucial role that women and girls play in ensuring the sustainability of rural households and communities, improving rural livelihoods and overall well-being has been increasingly recognized. Women account for a substantial proportion of the agricultural labor force, including informal work, and perform the bulk of unpaid care and domestic work within families and households in rural areas. They make significant contributions to agricultural production, food security and nutrition, land and natural resource management, and building climate resilience. Even so, women and girls in rural areas suffer from poverty. While extreme poverty has declined globally, the world's 1 billion people who continue to live in unacceptable conditions of poverty are heavily concentrated in rural areas. Women farmers may be as productive and enterprising as their male counterparts, but are less able to access land, credits, agricultural inputs, markets, and high-value agri-food chains, and so obtain lower prices for their crops. Structural barriers and discriminatory social norms continue to constrain women's decision-making power and political participation in rural households and communities. Women and girls in rural areas lack equal access to productive resources and assets, public services such as education and healthcare, and infrastructure, including water and sanitation, while much of their labor remains invisible and underpaid. Globally, 1 in 3 employed women works in agriculture. Women collect biomass fuels, manually process foodstuffs, and pump water. 80% of households without piped water rely on women and girls for water collection. What should governments do to improve their livelihoods of rural women? Ensure systemic attention to their needs, priorities, and contributions. Pursue the political and socio-economic empowerment of rural women and support their full and equal participation in decision making at all levels. Promote consultation with and the participation of rural women through their organizations and networks in the design, development, and implementation of gender equality and rural development programs and strategies. Invest in and strengthen efforts to meet the basic needs of rural women through improved availability, access to, and use of critical rural infrastructure such as energy and transport. Address the specific health needs of rural women and take concrete measures to enhance standards of health for women in rural areas. Promote economic skills of rural women in banking, modern trading, and financial procedures, and provide microcredit and other financial and business services to a greater number of women in rural areas. Only by uplifting the rural women, nation can ensure inclusive growth and prosperity. If you like this video and want to view more such useful videos. Kindly subscribe to my channel.